There are certain things engineers don't really want to tell you, and that's how you make the vocals pop up in the mix. And it's not all about recording properly using that very expensive gear, it's about some techniques and something you have to visualize, and also the physics. Because many engineers focus on amplifying the fundamental of the vocal, which can be, let's say, from 120, 150 to about 200, 250, 300 Hz, and they think that's it. Well, in that case, it only makes the vocals sound a bit boomy, a bit all over the place. We have to focus on the physics, because our ears are sensitive to those upper mid-range and high-range frequencies. This is the thing what I did on vocals to make it step up. So before we move on, I'm going to show you how this specific track sounded without my specific adjustment. The track sounds nice, the vocals sound nice, it's a good mix, it has some analog gear on it, and I really love how it turned out. But I wanted to make the vocals step up and be even more present and in your face. For this trick, I used the Saturn II. Now here, I focused the range between 2 and 5 kHz. So this is the critical range for this vocal, and this is what's used to make the vocal step up and basically punch in your face. Here, I'm using the clean tube. You can go with different modes. Clean tube work well for this specific vocal, and consider that this is not on the master channel. This is used on the separate vocal channel. Even though I mastered this track, I work with stems primarily, and I use the vocal channel to enhance the vocals. I gave some of the drive, but this is not makes the vocals stand out as much as I wanted. So I used transient envelopes, and as you can see here, I used 2 transient envelopes. The first envelope is routed to this drive knob, which basically triggers that dynamic movement, and that transient movement here saturates the transients and really gives that punch to the vocals. And I used another transient envelope to route to the output here. But again, on the transients, we're making the transients sound louder and more saturated. And I went for different settings on each of these transient envelopes. So for example, on here I have a bit quicker attack, on this one I have a bit slower attack. This also depends on your personal taste. Now let me show you what are the differences before and after. You'll be surprised. The differences are huge, the vocals are now stepping up front, and yeah, it definitely sounds amazing, and it's simple as this. When you understand the physics and know how Saturn II operates, and when you know how to use the correct tool on the vocals. Now if you're interested, this specific preset is included within my Saturn II preset pack. You can adjust it to your taste, and it's called the Vocals That Cut Through. Super simple, that's the magic. Make sure to check the pack, let me know what you think about this trick, and I hope to see you in another video. Take care.